Hi, I'm Sarah Noble, your host for the Modern Day Intuitive Podcast. For over 25 years, I've been on a spiritual journey, searching, learning, expanding, and growing. I've traveled the world, led by my heart, on a quest to know myself so that I can support others. This podcast was created from my deep desire to help you connect with your intuition and to inspire you to create a life where the impossible becomes possible and you live into your sacred dreams and desires. Thanks for being here and enjoy the show. Hello, my loves. Welcome to the show today. Thank you for being here, being on this journey, really just being interested, curious, and intrigued about developing your intuition, really harnessing the power that lives within you to create the life that you would love to live in support of yourself and in support of humanity. We're all evolving together. I like to say we're all in this together. No one gets out alive. And this idea, right, of that interconnectedness where we all share, even when we think we're not, we are sharing all the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, the situations, the circumstances, the challenges, the highs, the lows, the joys, the sadness. There is a place inside all of us that really knows how someone else feels because we share those deep, deep parts of ourselves. And my hope is that I inspire you to know this and to reach out and to be part of community, to be in relationship with other beings on this journey so that you know you're not alone and that there is a beautiful way of being when we all come together. So thank you for being here. For our reading today, Lylian is here with us, and she is asking the question, am I on the right path? She's feeling lost. She doesn't know if she has made the right decisions, especially in regards to her work. And like so many of us on this journey, is wondering what the heck is going on. What am I doing? I'm lost. I don't understand. Everything's changing. We look at how her spiritual awakening, like during this time in your life and in the life of having this awakening, that it can feel wobbly, it can feel uncertain. And this is because the entire way you see reality is changing. It's shifting. Something new is happening. And that brings in a lot of uncertainty. We also talk about surrendering to this uncertainty and releasing control as a way to help smooth out the path. We talk about being willing to get it wrong and make mistakes and the magic that is alive inside of you getting it wrong and messing up and how something new can happen there. We also look at how allowing yourself to be lost on purpose so that spirit can show you the next step and lead you towards the desires of your heart, the longings, the dreams, the passions. And we also in this reading uncover a few misguided beliefs that Lylian is holding that really underneath, they are just aching for her love. And this, my loves, is underneath so many of our beliefs. This real inherent need to be loved, to share with one another. And these misguided beliefs think they are protecting us from feeling unloved. But when we really go into them and we look at them, we see the falsity and we see that they're actually keeping us from love. So I encourage you to take apart your beliefs. What are you believing that is just a misguided need for your love? Enjoy this reading. Namaste. Hi, Lylian. Welcome to the podcast. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sarah. I am so excited to be here. My question is, I want to know, am I on the right path in terms of my life? I feel sometimes a little lost. And I don't know if I made the right decisions, especially in terms of my work. And yeah, I'm feeling a little confused and I want some guidance or some kind of sign that says you are on the right path, keep going or something.
Thank you. So the sensation I'm feeling is my crown chakra feels like there's a lot of activity happening in my crown chakra. And I'm sensing it gets a lot of mental activity. You're spending a lot of time in your head mulling over these questions and thinking, like, oh gosh, is this a problem? What did I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? And there's also this sense around my mouth. There's something that wants to be said. There's something that it's like it wants to come out of my mouth, but you're not letting it come out. So, with those places to start, what do you make with that? What comes up for you?
I definitely am in my mind a lot. And there's a lot of thinking involved. There's a lot of planning. I am very much in my masculine when it comes to work. So there's so much going on in my mental state. In terms of me trying to say something and it's not coming out, I wonder sometimes if I am speaking my truth or am I hiding, trying to not offend anyone or trying to walk on eggshells sometimes. Yeah, that's what came up for me when you said those things.
Thank you. So, the question is coming up, how would you know that you were on the right path?
I think it would feel more like I know where I'm going. I feel a little lost in terms of what I need to do. And yeah, feeling maybe more confident. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel confident and feel at peace with where I'm going.
What would be different if you felt more confident?
I think it would feel, yeah, I would be more at ease if I felt confident that I took the right decisions, that I am on the right path. Feel more clear. I feel a little like unclear. So yeah, I would feel more clear.
Let me just feel into this for you. And I'm thinking my throat is connected to you because it's still here. So there is this sense in you. Where are you at in your spiritual journey? Being connected to your intuition, being confident is the word that's coming, right? Even though I know that you're not necessarily confident right now, but where are you at in that journey of trusting that you are a divine being, that you're intuitive, that you are here to create a life that you love living?
I would say I am at the very beginning of it. I knew about it, but it was in a very mental level. Now I am actually practicing the tools, the meditations, the journaling. I'm going deeper with that, feeling more confident in it. So I would say in the very beginning stages of that journey.
Okay. Because you're showing me like your central channel, which is your chakra system. Are you familiar with your chakra system?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So where it's coming online, you're starting to have a conscious connection to it. Because just because we don't know it's there doesn't mean it's not there. But there comes this point when we have a conscious awareness of it. And so by bringing consciousness to our energetic system, we activate it and awaken it. And so there's this more sensation on my crown. This time it is about awakening that connection to divine and this coming online of your chakras and this more awareness of yourself outside of just being a human being. And what can happen in this place is that life gets very wobbly and we get lost and we feel confused and we don't know what we're doing. And that, my love, is part of the process because we're essentially changing what we believe about reality, right? So we're taught the world works this way and you live your life this way. And then you start meditating and start becoming more aware of your energy and You realize that you can know things without understanding how you know them. And life isn't just so anymore. Life gets a little bit more alive, as I like to say.
I like that. Definitely, it's that connection with the divine that I've been seeking it for a very long time, and I think I'm starting to now connect with it. And it's going against everything that I thought, because my upbringing was always work hard and that's how you get the results. And now I'm doing something completely different, going in within me. I feel like I'm even feeling a little bit moved by this, because it's a realization of, wow, I'm coming home. That's how it feels right now. Like I'm coming home, realizing that I have this beautiful soul in me and I'm more than a human. There's more to me than what I see.
Yeah, I'm celebrating you for that, because it's an amazing time, an amazing realization. And just like you said, coming home, like it really is like you have been there all along. You just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
And right. And then now you're realizing it.
Yeah. It's definitely a new experience. It's scary though. At the same time, I feel afraid to step into this, because it kind of feels maybe familiar, but also unknown to me, of being like, it's the sense of surrender, letting go of control, which I've always felt like I needed to have that. I needed to have control. I needed to know where I'm going. I need to know. I need to know. And it's sort of that feeling of like, you just have to let go, just surrender. And it feels a little scary doing that.
Yeah, it does. And it doesn't have to happen overnight. It gets to be a process, right? Like a little bit at a time, a little more trust, a little more surrender, a little more stepping into the mystery and uncertainty of the future. And really allowing yourself to be open to the signs and the guidance, like just the fact that you're on this call with me today, that's divinely guided. And it's being open to all those moments and learning how to just try, experiment, get it wrong, really be willing to get it wrong. That will move you along the journey really quick.
Oh, that sank in, and it's like, ooh, get it wrong. Oh, that's such a hard one for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it all over my body. It's like, mm, does not want to embrace that getting it wrong. Yeah, but it's so true.
Yeah, well, what's the belief, right, that you hold? If I get it wrong, then.
I won't be loved.
Yeah. What's actually true?
I'm loved no matter what. There is so much love around me.
Yeah. And part of this journey, this spiritual path, this awakening is really recognizing where we are identified with those misguided beliefs. And then we show up again and again and again, just reminding that sweet, tender part of ourselves that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to get it wrong. And essentially, it rewires the part of your brain and your nervous system that believes the falsity that you won't be loved.
Yeah, I feel like that peace now just sort of came to me. Like, I'm on the right path, and I just need to do what I'm doing now, start my journey, just keep going and let go.
Yeah. And what I've found is that as you take one more step and one more step, that the direction is revealed. Something will happen. You'll get an email. Someone will call you. Some opportunity will happen. And you'll know, oh, this is now the path. But this part of us has to be willing to be lost on purpose.
Oh. Oh, be lost on purpose. Yes. Oh, yes. That resonates with me a lot because in the last 2 years, I've been asking myself, it's been an up and down roller coaster of whether did I make the right choice? Am I on the right path? All these questions, like, oh, like you'll be okay no matter what.
Yeah, my love, there's no wrong choices. There's just the choice you make and then what you do with that choice.
Mm.
The part that makes it harder than it needs to be is that mental game. Did I, should I, would I, could I? It's really learning to recognize when you get caught in that thinking pattern and just recognize it for that. No judgment, no shame. Oh, look at me. Look what I'm doing. Haha, silly me. I love you. Let's think about something else.
Yeah, absolutely. That takes away so much stress and anxiety that sometimes comes to me. So I can definitely use that as a reminder that, yeah, it's okay to be lost on purpose.
Yeah. I find myself these days, like, I notice it so much faster. Like, oh, I'm lost. All right, I'm going to do it on purpose. And really actively be engaged in being lost and taking care of myself more, really carving out time to nurture and soothe myself, taking time to really look for the signs. Because if I'm lost on purpose, it's because spirit wants to show me something. There's something that the world is wanting me to notice. And if I'm busy being all concerned about being lost, I'm going to miss what gift is being given to me.
That's so true. So consumed in my own world that maybe, yeah, I need to start being more open. Could I ask you just about that, like having something to say, but not being able to say? I feel like there is, but I wonder what could it be? And how do I get it out?
Yeah. So some of the thread is about asking for help, letting yourself being open to receiving support because you're on this journey. Things are new, things are different, things are getting shaken up. And it's important to ask for help when you need it. Like, you don't have to do this alone.
Thank you for saying that. Very true. It's hard for me to ask for help.
What's underneath there? What's the belief there? If I ask for help, then it means
It means that I don't have it together, that something is wrong, that I should be able to do it on my own. There's a little bit of pressure and pain on my throat. Yeah, there's something there. I don't know what it means.
what does it mean about you when you have to ask for help? You're not capable because
I'm not capable of it. I'm not good enough.
what happens when you're not good enough?
And I'm not loved.
Yeah. So many of our beliefs thread back to that sweet part of us that just so desperately is craving love. And the person that it most wants to be loved by is you.
Hmm. That's really interesting. And I can feel so much love for myself.
Where do you feel that love?
I can feel it on my face, my smile, my heart. I can feel my tummy being warm.
What would it feel like that every time you had a thought that was not in support of yourself, that you tuned into that love on your face, in your tummy, your heart.
It feels like I'm pouring love into me. Like it's okay. Yeah, it feels good.
How can I support you from here?
I think this is what I needed. This is what I needed to know or to hear, to feel, and open up some things for me, to reveal some stuff that I don't share enough with others, and I maybe haven't been completely honest with myself either.
But you are always on the right path, even when you think you're not.
Thank you.
Does this feel like an okay place to land today?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for being here today and making your personal and spiritual growth a priority in your life. To learn more about connecting with your dreams and your intuition so that you can create a life full of possibilities, visit me at www.sarahnoble.com and see how we can create magic together. A big thank you from my heart to yours for making the planet a better place for us all.